everyone, Sally here from Sully's Rods and Customs. We're here at the Sydney Hot Rod and Custom Auto Expo. I'll take you for a bit of a walk around here. Bump in day, Friday. Time now it's 4 o'clock. Cars are just sort of making their way in. I'll walk around and give you a bit of a view around of what's going on. Stay with me. Beautiful looking bug. Nothing standard about this one. Look how neat that is. Very tidy. What a beautiful little Volkswagen bug. Show plate, bugging. This beautiful 73 XA GT RPO, built back to original specs. Check out some of the detailing on this engine with all the decals that have been made. Very, very well built car. Boys are hard at work on Southern Rod and Customs, polishing it up. Here we go. There's a billboard on it here. It's a bit of an idea of what it's got in it and how it came out. Yeah. Nice little LJ. Again, people hard at work, getting it nice and clean for tomorrow's show. Very unusual colour combination for it. What a great display this is, this Mini. Looks like it's built to look patina, but let me tell you, it's still bloody shiny. What a great build. Wow. Northern Beaches hot rod display here. Look at this sexy thing. This thing's beautiful. There's Lincoln. Look at that. Sensational. Very, very tidy car. Got an excellent display of hot rods here from these guys. 64 Cadillac. Like I said, you can look around here, everyone's busting their asses, getting stuff polished up.
They're full, mate, that's what it said.
Because my missus is going to be mine.
The black one's a 1930 Model A.
Even a mate of mine said, "You got any spare tickets?" I said, "Mate, I've got two. Myself and my wife. That's it. You want to come? You're going to pay for
What a great setup they got here.
Graham's coming around side.
There's a 34 Roadster. '34 Chevy. That looks great. Look at that Woody. Tiki bowler, eh? That's great, isn't it? There's a 34 three window. Here we got VK Boss. This was down at Motorex a couple of weeks ago when I was down there. You guys get that set up. Looking the goods again. Great colour combination on this VL. It's silver, two-tone, looks unreal. And check out that engine bay. Freaking awesome. This one's been around a while. Never grows old, but look how tucked that bumper bar is on the front of that WB front end. Wow, look at the polished job on that supercharger. Little fine details this thing's got, like check out these bonnet latches here. Tiny little bump stop there beside it. Little drops down in that hole there. How neat is that? He's got two of them here. He's got rid of the old H series, WB series inner guards. And you can see there he's had some pressed up. They look really, really neat. You can just see the little hump at the top there where his wheel sits. Very nice. That gunmetal underneath the car, that looks great with that burgundy colour. Sensational. '55 Chevy. Another really neat car. They're all excellent. They're all exceptional. Up here. Got a bit of a plug down there for Paul Beck's Killer Rides. Wow, that's nice. Just a nice, fairly standard looking but very neat looking engine in there. Oh, this LJ is sensational. Look at the size of the meat on the back of those tyres, on the back of those back wheels there. This has got a 383 stroker in this little GTR. I reckon if you put some stock wheels on it, you'd never know that thing's a weapon. It's a really nice colour combination here too on this EK. I'll get this side, there's too much stuff to stand on that side, I'll film this side of it. Because it's only bump-in day, everyone's just sort of keeping their bonnets down to try and keep things clean. Look how tucked that wheel is. That is freaking great. Obviously airbagged, we're on hydraulics. That's nice. This is a cool idea for display barrier. Check it out. A couple of little turbos there. That's great. Look how those blackouts on that red look great. That turbo's tucked in there really nice too. Look how it sits parallel with the engine.
I was reading his mind and you were just
There's the rest of his display down there. Looks like he's revved it too hard and spat some turbos out the exhaust. Another cool idea for the pacer here. You can see he's got Mama's plant holders here, straight out of a garden. This thing's really well built as well. Back to, they say stock, but this thing's got to be better than stock. There's no way they come out that neat inside when they were built. I like how genuine it is. You still see all the spot welds under the rear tyre weld there, which is pretty cool. A lot of people try and cover that up. This is an awesome colour combination on this too. If you have a look, you can kind of see this mustardy colour here and that beige roof. Really cool. That's great. That's a beautiful build.
They thought it was going to happen. The racing stuff's going. Why wouldn't make it on?
Very well built. The 1928 Model A Roadster. Very retro with the spoked rims. I like it. They are there, you don't see that very often. People keeping that sort of retro-y look on it. Still got all the old handles and stuff there which you hang on to when you get in the dicky seat. Really cool. A couple of unveiled cars that are going to get unveiled. There's one on the cover there.
As you can see, as the cars come onto us today, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, please. Okay, so we have a special name. What's the name of the car? It's a very special dedication to me and also yesterday give us your life. Let's talk about what's been done to it. It's all been obviously to see that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there's one more car on this floor, and I guess a lot of you are already here. We'll hear in a moment. Anybody that's been around the front here will make in. So I'm with ants and ants. How long has this been in the middle? Well, they're nervous the last 2 years.
But I've never smoked, so.
Look at this tank. This thing is huge. The old school wheels on it there. Look like a big hubcap, but they're not. This thing is so long. Look, this is like at a slow pace. This thing's like 10 seconds to walk down the side of it. That's cool. Another unveiled car over the back there. It's got a bit of a 57 Chev or a Buick shape to it. This is a really nice looking F100 as well. Oh, here goes the sign. What does it say? Hostile Ford F100. What's it got in it? LS1 with a 4L60E and a 9-inch. It's an unusual engine induction system there. Looks like a reverse supercharger or something on it. The way it's set up, very nice. Again, the standard up here at the Hot Rod Show is exceptional. Really cool how they've lifted the deck lid up like that. It's very different way to display the deck top, which is cool. Like that little wing on the back there too, that was great.
Oh, you put all of them on? Test them all.
Take a look at this thing. Looks like something out of that TV series, The Munsters. All that gold on there. Looks great. Obviously you can tell by the pipes this thing's a runner. It's burned them in, which looks great. Look at the massive meat on the back of this. There's big Halibrands there. Have a look how fat that thing looks from the back. That looks great. Let's get a look inside it. It's hard to look inside. It's got the old kamikaze doors on it there. Very nice. Well, there's one thing I didn't actually notice when I come past. It's got that big block in there and twin superchargers on the top of that thing. Look at that. That is great. Top of the supercharger's got throttle bodies on it. That's a very, very different combination. I just walked past this side before and just see one supercharger. I didn't notice they were twins. Awesome. People's imagination, it's just great. There's no limits to what you can build. See it, build it. See, that Subaru wagon would absolutely kick ass. What would that thing weigh? It'd weigh under a ton. Obviously got probably an LS or something in it. Number plate boiled. Massive dish on the back here, look at that. Oh, been smoking them too. You can see a little bit of road tar or rubber on the back there. It's a cool looking bug as well. It's got some signatures on the back here. This looks like Gene Wingfield over here. That's a cool little concept to have on the car. I like that's all airbrushed on there. Have a look at the Have a look at the detail in that airbrushing. That's cool. I like it. Little 58 Beetle. Rest of it, satin black. This is a HR Holden Ute. HR was my second car. Not this car, but I had a HR wagon. This is a Ute with a canopy. I've never seen a canopy on a HR before, which is really unusual. I'll have to have a chat to the people that own it and see if that's standard or if that's been made by the look of it. It looks great, but what a cool idea. Having a Ute, old Ute with a bit of modern convenience of having it all locked up and you don't want it there. Don't want people getting into your spare tyre and stuff. There's a 32 Ford. Tudor. 1930 Roadster. Someone's taking a free ride under the top of the carburetors there. An old school Mustang, what would that be? I'm not up to scratch on my Mustangs. What's that, a 68, 67 Mustang maybe? Using chrome or polished alloy roof. I think we kick off some glare in the sun. It's like a 350 Chevy or something in there. Take a look at this thing. Look at the bloody size of those wheels under the back, would you? Look at that. Now that's some meat. Take a look at the size of those wheel studs that hold that wheel on. Like bloody 7/8 or 3/4 inch stud. Oh, it's bright. Afternoon sun's bloody bright. Good for this car. Look at the sun shining on it. Let's get it from the other side and see its colour. Kind of looks dark blue in some light and purple in others. Looks like cobalt blue or something by the look of it. But again, another little Subaru by the look of it. Is it? This is not something you'll see every day. It's a 38 Vauxhall, it says on the sign. I couldn't make out, like the back of these cars for that era, Chevys, Fords, they all look very similar in the back. But this has a very different front on it, I couldn't make out what it was. Check out that front section around the grille there. Unusual. So it's got a thrifty Chevy in it by the look of that. Or a small block Chev at least. Check out the back, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like all these older 35 to 38, they all kind of look the same, except some of them didn't have the hump on the back like this. Check out this old Ford. Look at the airbrushing on the bonnet, or the hood, whatever you want to call it, Australia or America. You can see all those airbrushed in, I don't know if they're airbrushed in or maybe it's a wrap. It's like a direct copy of this sign here. This sign here, you can see people in the sign there, Gene Kelly, Maureen O'Hara, Marilyn Monroe, Gary Cooper. All those people's pictures are on the front of this thing. That's a pretty cool concept. There's flathead V8 in it. Really cool. A couple of really nice Fords here, side by side. I like when they chop the top, like you can see on this one. Look how different they look with a low roof height on them. Here's a 36 Chevy Sloper. I'll zip around the back of these in a second. You'll see the back, you'll see why they call them a Sloper. Bit of a hint of what's under the bonnet, just sticking out through the top there. Looks like plum crazy paint. Here's another Chevy. This one looks like a 34, 35, which is what I got at home. I got a 35 Chevy Master, which is parked up, ready to be built. Just a rust bucket. But this is very nice paint. Beautifully built. Look at the gaps around the back here. All even. Sensational. There you go. You can see the back of this Chevy Sloper now. Why they call them a Sloper. Look how angled the back is. See that big slope right down the back here. Sticks right out. These are really well built and well displayed cars, or hot rods. Look at here, Ronan's first hot rod club in New South Wales. This is their display. This one's cool. It's like kind of original patina on this whole thing. It looks great.
Unusual body style, isn't it?
So it's got a little Chevy in there, a little small block. What is that? Austin. It's an Austin logo, from what I can tell. There it is there, Austin. Very different sort of car. I think they call them an Austin Atlantic. I like it. Couple of like bullet holes in the side over there. Let's go around to the sign and see what we got here. There you go, 1950 Austin Atlantic. That's cool, I like it. Kind of has a bit of a front like those bug-eyed Sprites. This looks well driven, but still well presented. What do I got here? Don't know my Tri-5s too well. It's a 55 or a 56, one of those. Definitely a lot of 57. Doesn't have the wing on the back guards for it. 37 Ford sedan. These things are really nice. I've seen these down at Motorex a couple of weeks ago. These automotive creations guys know how to build a car. Take a look at this thing. We'll get a bit of a look at it while there's no crowds around today. Look at the details they go to. Check out those rocker covers. Billet rocker covers. What's that? Below RPM, which is this number plate, etched into the rocker cover as well. The front of the supercharger is tucked under the front apron to get some cold air in through the grille. I like it. What does it say is in this thing here? 540 cube big block Chev. Nice. Look how they had to wrap the headers around to get it out the back over the steering shaft there. Awesome. What a very different engine and transmission and gearbox. Combination colour there. It really sets it off there. That beige colour, it matches the interior, which is cool. Kept a fairly stock interior there, but had it reupholstered. Looks very neat. I like it. Same colour combination followed throughout the whole car here. The boots, these look like it's been upholstered, but it's not. It's that neat. It's painted the same colour as the rest of the car. Look at that, that's great. Here's a Mustang from Viking Hotrods down at Bomaderry, which is not too far from where I live. The paint on this, the same company painted Dave's HQ for me. It's a 1970 fastback. Got a Coyote motor tucked in the middle of it there. Looks like it fits really neat. Such a big engine, isn't it? For a 5 litre. They're all heads. There you go, if you want something built, check out Viking Hotrods down at Shoalhaven. Look at this interior, that looks great. That blue with this is like a off-white colour. Really good combination. 32 forward, 5 window. What is on the sign there? Kawasaki blue, 350 Chev. Pretty cool. Hopefully I get my 35 Chevy Master sorted sometime in the next couple of years, and we'll get it to something like this, show condition. Just take you for a walk down the strip of cars there. You can see them passing by each side. Very cool. Be very hard to pick a favourite in here. I do like that EK. So like I mentioned before, it's bump-in day, which is good. Good to be able to access here. Thanks Andy for letting me in early. Easier for filming some of these awesome cars without the thousands of people crowded around them. I know that's what it's all about. It's about all those people getting to check out these awesome rides. But it is very difficult to film when it's like that.
Where were the pushes?
He was the first running winner, 1964, and then he won the next 4 years in a row. So the first time, the first of the monster builders, the big guys, they were the underdogs. And I've combined 4 different years into one tribute car.
That's amazing. So, you know, Paddy Hopkirk as well. I think he was one of the first to 9th in 1966 at Bathurst. And that hasn't been beaten. So many years haven't been beaten. Only by A9Xs it was close with 8 in a row in 1979. But this is the rally as well, and he won the body colour rally.
Correct, he did too. The only thing I've done, I've made a little enhancement. So I wanted to show
she'll take us through. Is this inside? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. A flip front end, which is...
It's a bit of a maze of cars as you walk around here. And you can see in this pavilion here, what a great building. Awesome lighting for these cars. You can see them shining like diamonds, if that's the expression. Looks like there's a car missing from this spot here. There's a bit of a gap here still.
To the main pavilion, the downstairs area, and just near Jack's Racks and Juice Customs. Head through the door there and you'll see a whole bunch of sets lined up. It'll be starting at 9 o'clock sharp. So 9 o'clock sharp for a judges briefing for the show, the Sydney Hotrod Custom Auto Expo, opening in a few minutes' time to the public. Let's be ready for a great day ahead.
No, 1984.
You showed it to me.
Some really good displays in here too, where they're set up. I like this Northern Beaches set up here, all the cars on the same big silk mat. But yeah, that's the top pavilion. Bit of a crappy day outside, been raining here for weeks, everything's been flooded. Really lucky to get these cars in here unscathed from all that rain we've had. Got quite a few retailers here today for the weekend as well. So this one stocks a lot of the little modern model cars. If you get a cold head, come and grab a beanie or a headband or a trucker hat. We've got stubby coolers over there, key rings. So we've got some hot rod parts being sold here. What have we got? I guess they'll get it out tomorrow. Jed's Speed Shop by the look of it, from Melbourne. That's a cool old truck, isn't it? Wow. There you go, Jed's Speed Shop, Melbourne. Got some hot rod parts. These guys, I'll film what they got tomorrow. You'll be able to see what parts they have on display. What's a car show without all the car polish and car cleaning stuff? I'd imagine there'd be a lot of people here today that would be dipping into Mother's cleaning products. So they've got a pretty good range of stuff here. From what they got here, ceramic and clay coating, ceramic coating, all the cleaning products. Looks like we've got the Moon Eyes truck over the back here. How did I bypass that without seeing it before? If you like your Moon Eyes products, I'd imagine they've probably got that all set up and displayed internally in the bus. What an excellent display of all the stuff they sell. Cool Culture, Moon Eyes. This guy's got all the signage and memorabilia here. Want a sign for your shed, some memorabilia for your wall. I'm going to check these guys out. G'day, mate. Looks like he's just setting it all up now, ready for tomorrow. But got the old cool looking signs here. All copies of them obviously, but because you wouldn't find an original Mobil Oil sign for $25 anywhere, but they're a good copy. They look great. Take a walk down the side of this Moon Eyes bus here. Head down the end here. What have we got down here? Borderline hot rod wheels, Aussie desert coolers, and over the back over there we've got Australian rod and custom components. So we've got their stuff set up already and it's all covered up ready for tomorrow. So I'll film that tomorrow for you when we get in here. Over here you can see the wheel display these guys got set up here. It looks pretty cool, the old school wheels. Got some cool old school shirts there. Some retro wheels. Got the smoothies here. Yeah, take a look outside. Still flogging down with rain. Got a lot of food trucks down there for tomorrow as well, which would be cool. Be able to get myself a snack or two or three. Just like every show, we have the Aussie Desert Cooler guys here. If they don't have it, these guys will build it for you. Pretty much got a radiator and thermo set up for whatever you've got. Look what we've got here. 3031 Model A to suit a Cleveland. What have we got? Mustang stroker engine combo. That'd be good for you, Gary Bunting. You should have got one of those for your Mustang. VK to, or HK to HZ 308. Look at there, VL to VS 308. HK HZ with an LS. That'd be a pretty popular one, I'd imagine. Yeah, like I said, if you need a radiator for your car, you don't have a good one, or you need something custom built, see these guys, I'm pretty sure they'll be able to get something sorted for your engine transmission combination. There you go. Aussie Desert Coolers. So these guys are set up and packed up. Would have been a big day for them. I reckon they've gone for a couple of beers. Hot rod and Australian hot rod and custom. So you can see a lot of the stuff they got set up here. They got, I know when I seen it earlier on, they got diffs. They got front end combinations. They've got steering columns and steering wheels. You can see the back there. They've got their retro wiring kits there. Got 12 circuit ones there, 22 circuit ones there. If you're building something a bit more modern. Got their exhaust and headers and tri-link rear ends. Got everything. Over here we've got a Penrite display. Got their oils and coolants and greases. What have we got here? Pin and bush grease, just there. Got Copperies grease there, which is like a Never Seas cam assembly lube. I've used a bit of that before. Rubber grease, which I've used as well. Doing some brake components. It's kind of like a thicker clay type grease. It doesn't burn off as quick. You get this Penrite stuff in Super Cheap Autos as well. I think I got most of my stuff through there when I was getting it. Looks like we got Yokohama tyres coming here. Big Daddy Roth, Ed, Big Daddy Roth family. What do we got here? Meet the family of Ed Roth. Well, there's some pretty wild looking cars there, hey? I guess he looks to me like he built some mad shit like Bad Shad. So yeah, we'll get back up here tomorrow and show you when everything's unveiled. There's what, 3 unveiled cars. Well, there's 4 covered here, but I think there's 3 unveiled cars up here.